Hey, good morning everyone. Frankie Love back once again. I had planned on doing a video similar to this next week with WrestleMania coming up, but in light of the whole Jeff Hardy situation, I've decided to do one today. Uh, for those of you that have been living under a rock, Jeff Hardy went to Raw Monday night, showed up with his fiance, had a meeting with Vince McMahon, and under the wellness policy program that World Wrestling Entertainment has, is now suspended for 60 days. Uh, Now, although it is known that Jeff was not suspended for a violation of performance enhancing drugs, you think about it, you know what they test for. It's no surprise what he tested positive for, and, he's suspended for 60 days. Now, here's the whole situation with the 60-day suspension. World Wrestling Entertainment has the right to make a performer work house shows, pay-per-views, without pay for the first 30 days of that suspension. Which means if they did want to, they could make Jeff work the Money in the Bank match at WrestleMania for free. Unfortunately, Jeff was pulled from the Money in the Bank match, so you know where that's coming from. Jeff had lost the Intercontinental title on Monday night also to Chris Jericho. Obviously because you can't defend that title within, 60 days. Yeah, that's another situation. Uh, yeah, it's really just a screwed up thing because also, now with this whole thing going on, Jeff Hardy also has to complete rehab because with the 60-day thing, WWE also has a clause that that the performer has to go to rehab and complete rehab before returning from the suspension. Situation with that is, of course, Jeff doesn't think he has a problem and doesn't want to go to rehab. So the question is Jeff done with the company? You could look at it in many different facets. Now, looking back on the whole situation, you got to think about it like this, okay? Two biggest pay-per-views of the year for World Wrestling Entertainment are SummerSlam and WrestleMania. Jeff missed SummerSlam for a similar situation last year, and now he's missing WrestleMania. So within the time span of not even a year, Jeff is missing the two biggest pay-per-views that the company has. Now, he also lost out on money from both. So you think about what he gets paid compared to, the money he could have made off both these pay-per-views, okay? You got to think about it. Between merchandising and what he would have gotten paid for the appearances and stuff, I'll be nice and say the kid's out $200,000. Now, what sane, rational person would not have a problem being out that kind of money? And Jeff doesn't seem to have a problem with it, but whatever. Everybody's got their problems with drugs and whatever, but this kid is in the midst of a major push. Just came off of a several-month run working with the world champion and gets busted not even a month before the biggest pay-per-view of the year, the show where he could make the most money, and he screws up. Now, this all happened on Monday, with the suspension and everything. Gee, and how could his week get any worse? That's right, the end of the week is what happened. Jeff's home burned down. He lost everything. How much worse can it get? The kid has a possibility of being without a job and loses his home in a fire. What else can happen? His fiance is gonna leave him, but hopefully not. But I really feel sorry for Jeff at this point. But the whole the fire part I feel sorry for him for. The suspension I don't, because he brought it on to himself. These guys know they get tested randomly. You saw what happened to Rob Van Dam last year. and it's just a whole bad situation. But anyway, yeah, the kid has so much potential. He's got a DVD, well, a combo DVD along with his brother coming out next month. Money he could have made off that. I like Jeff Hardy. I think he's a phenomenal worker. I just hope he cleans up his act and goes to rehab and does return because, in all honesty, the kid does deserve a world title run. I don't know if he's gonna get it now with everything that went down. Don't even know if he's gonna come back. But you gotta see what happens. I wish Jeff Hardy all the best in the future. Hopefully he does come back. I really would like to see him in the ring once again. And it's just a shame. Coming up next week is I'm gonna wait till next week to see if they add any more matches to WrestleMania. But I'm gonna be doing a video entitled Vince McMahon calls it WrestleMania. I call it Egomania because it's a culmination of everybody's big ego on one pay-per-view. What are you gonna do because of everybody's ego? Who's gonna win what matches and all that type of stuff. But anyway, my condolences go out to Jeff Hardy, for the loss of his home. I hope he does what he has to get back into World Wrestling Entertainment. And let's just say he just hope he doesn't screw up again if he comes back because next time he's out of a job. Take care, and I'll see you again real soon with my next video about Elliot Spitzer.